this is Dragon Age Origins. This is the other side of the coin to BioWare's to Mass Effect. Mass Effect feels like it was BioWare making their own sci-fi RPG after doing Knights of the Old Republic, and Dragon Age is them doing their own fantasy RPG after Baldur's Gate. It was a really interesting game. I liked it at the time. It was very violent. It was very grim. It is truly a dark fantasy game, and it one of the things that they really pushed in the advertisement was this is a game where you do not have a morality system. This is after Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 1 was 2007, this was 2009. There is no morality system like there was in Mass Effect or in KOTOR, Knights of the Republic. The idea was very much that sometimes it was taking the sort of morally gray choice of to do what, like, doing the right thing might require doing something extreme or doing something that might not be, the idea of maybe a greater good, and heroes who were willing to do something that was pretty extreme, hard to defend. So yeah, that's what this is. And it's a very long game, and it's also a very buggy game. It is a very buggy game. I have had to install not a laundry list, but a couple significant big bug patches and quality of life things that alter the game and make the interface and some of the tweaks and some of the quirks of the gameplay and interaction a little less annoying. And the also a lot of bugs fixed. Remember that the advertisement was how fantastic Morrigan's design was. Well, yeah, that everyone remembers Morrigan. Everyone remembers Morrigan for obvious reasons. She's got a very nice voice and is also very scantily dressed. So we're gonna start with Origins. Obviously, this is the Ultimate Edition on Steam that has Awakening, which is the expansion pack. And depends on how I feel, I'll probably play Awakening 2. It's like another 15 to 20 hours. It's a pretty chunky expansion. And so is the Golden City blackened. With each step you take in my hall, marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon the world. Canticle of Threnodies 8:13.
The chantry teaches us
God.
that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless.
Cool, I like the way this is done visually. Not like that, you bunch of young purrs,
The
teenagers.
Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall.
Morrigan is hot.
And from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
When we meet Morrigan, I have to show a meme I found. Remind me if I forget.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and
Oh,
kings.
I just
the
looked
Grey
it up.
Wardens
This voice actor
sacrificed
died last
everything
year.
to
The
stem
voice
the
actor for
tide of
Duncan here.
darkness, and prevailed.
Peter Renaday.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten.
There he is.
We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what
Again, also a
lies on the
pre-rendered
horizon.
in-game, in-engine cutscene, which was the style at the time.
Maker, help us all.
Uh-oh, where's the...
Which was the style at the time?
If I recall, he was also played the dad in Gears of War 2 or 3. I can't remember which one he showed up, and neither do I. Okay. So the backgrounds you select will determine which of the 6 distinct opening stories you play through. Does this will fix how your character responds to you at the game? Yes. Welcome to Dragon Age Origins, the character creator, where you origin your character. We're gonna go pretty boring and down the middle. Well, first of all, of course, we're playing as a woman. Let you know, look at the stream you're on. Human, female, warrior. Yes. So here are your backgrounds, your origins. They are based off of your what you choose race and class wise. If you want to be a mage, you have to choose the mage origin, where you start locked away in the mage's tower because mages are dangerous. Mages in this universe are kind of like psychers from 40K, where they can be possessed by demons. Yeah, I loved the origin system in this game. I think it's so fucking cool to sort of be like, no, this is your origin. You have like these different choices based off of your class race combination. You're gonna play a dude when your Nez the Man is on. Yeah, if that ever happens, if it's a coincidence that yeah, probably. It's just the male model's been getting a lot of with the Halo, so I'm playing the longer form games with this model. But anyway, so for example, you can choose the elf, and if you pick the elf, warrior, or rogue, you have the choice between the Dalish elf, which are like your standard I live in the woods elf. Before anyone mentions fucking Veilguard, they never did it again. See, I don't know. There will be no commentary on Veilguard. I didn't play it. I don't plan to ever play it. I don't know, like, anything about it because it just looked like fucking trash. And after Inquisition, I'm like, yeah, I didn't like Inquisition, so I'm not gonna, probably wasn't gonna like Veilguard. And then you also have the City Elf, where you're essentially living in like a ghetto. This game has a lot of fantasy racism. The elf or human anti-elf human racism. And then the dwarves here, you can choose. You can't be a mage as a dwarf in this game, and the reason is, I think there's like a lore reason, is that the dwarves live underground where like the magical mineral, I think it's called like lyrium, is, and they become essentially immune to magic. And so you can either be a commoner or a noble. But we're going to stick boring human female warrior. And you have the human noble. Born into wealth and power, second only to royalty, you find yourself in training in both diplomacy and battle. You find your training in both diplomacy and battle put to test as your brother leads the bulk of your family's forces to war in the south. So yeah, this was cool. I played it a bit on Xbox, couldn't get a refund, and ended up playing it in German, so I didn't have to interact with any of the characters.
Greetings.
Oh boy. So I am bad at character creation. If I could show you what my Commander Shepard looked like way back on the original Xbox, or the Xbox 360, excuse me, it like, oh my god, he was something. And my first playthrough of Dragon Age, my character there, he was also a specimen, like something you would find in a jar in a laboratory. But kind of, according to early lore, before some of that later nonsense, dwarves don't dream and therefore can't touch the veil and can't use magic. Oh. Is that a retcon? Ah, the blank slate. I guess we'll... She's a little bug-eyed, that one. She's a little bug-eyed, that one. She's a little not bug-eyed, that one. I don't mind this one. Of course, the hair color has to change, let's be fair. Probably the best red we're gonna get. Dwarves don't use magic was later retcon, and they can use magic, but it's a special stone magic because the dwarves were made by the Titans instead of whatever the fuck. What? They just stole that lore from WoW. Is that actually something they retconned? That the dwarves were made by the Titans? That's the same thing that happened in WoW. that the dwarves were like most of the humanoid creatures in WoW, unless this has been retconned. Most of the like humans, dwarves, gnomes were all some form of like other creature before. Yeah, it's the Curse of Flesh. Before the Curse of Flesh happened, like the dwarves the gnomes used to be Titan constructs, and then the Curse of Flesh turned them into gnome or to like gnomes and dwarves. And I want to say humans used to be Verkril, which were like these big, tall, like super Viking people, and then they got Curse of Fleshed. I don't know. This fucking chair, I swear to God. Suddenly really fuck. Also, elven gods aren't gods, just powerful our souls. The maker isn't real. Titans were aliens. Wait a minute. That's just World of Warcraft lore. Are you saying they just took World of Warcraft lore when they were like retconning, developing the lore for Dragon Age? That's so weird. I'm not gonna get too crazy on this. Complexion. Never understood complexion in these games. Sometimes it just makes your character look like they're diseased. The youngest child of this family, and you look like this. Here is my youngest daughter. She has progeria. They've even got the massive shoulder pads in Veilguard. Why? Why would they do that? I like. Always a fan. Well, I don't know if you can tell I'm a fan of pale, green-eyed redheads. Oh, I'm blue now. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. You're gonna have to accept the amazing color-changing Lugor. It doesn't help that the lighting in this area, in this character, like, this is something that a lot of games don't fucking do. is that like, or they do is the character creator has like the worst lighting imaginable. It's like, it's off to the right. It's casting horrible shadows on like one half of your face when you're looking like straight on. Why do they do this? That's so weird. The tan with the dark hair, with the red hair, look quite good. You know what? I kind of agree. I will say it's difficult whenever you want to do a character that's either really like trying to find like middle skin tones. I feel is like the best for video game characters, because if your character is really light skinned in a game, if it's bright out, your character's face is just like blown out in like the lighting. And then if you have a darker skinned character, if it's dark, if you're in like it's at night or you're in a cave or some shit, your character's like invisible, you know. So something kind of in the middle is probably your best bet. I don't mind this preset. What kind of hair do they got? Do they have anime mullet? Do we have anime mullet? I'm gonna say probably no. Bald. I'm trying to look at ooh, those nice 2009 jagged. That's how you know technology in video games has advanced, is bald heads have gotten so much rounder. I sold us. Oh god, you're fucking right, Jesus. Klingon head ridges. Oh, that's funny. I am a fan of ponytails in video games. I like to imagine a ponytail is more tactical, even though it's probably not. I don't mind the hair bun. Yeah, I actually don't mind the hair bun. Compared to the ponytail. Yeah, I don't mind that hair bun. It's not bad. Neck, ears. Neck thickness. The chin length with the fringe looks good. Are you talking about like that? Because I actually like this one too. I like it's like a combination of like you asshole. Thank you. Thank you, Plagueling. I was actually struggling to click the message. I couldn't click it. Women do it in current military side, so it has to work in some way. Yeah, I guess you just want to keep your hair out of your face, so you want to keep it getting in your way. So yeah, I guess a hair ponytail. I do like this. This is like a nice. I just took off my helmet, but I look fabulous. I was thinking like I just woke up and I look fabulous. I just woke up. Where am I? What's going on? Oh, either that. The ponytail. I like the ponytail though. It's so clean. I'm trying to think of what. I'm also trying to think of what the other characters in your party have hairstyle wise. So we're not just. Morrigan has a ponytail, I think, or she has like an updo. Liliana has like the longer hair. Those loose hairs look like twigs. Oh God, you're right. Oh no. Oh no. It does look bad. Where was it? There it is. Or do you mean these loose hairs? That one? Oh, I thought the loose hairs looked bad here, where they look like so stiff and awkward. The like your little these sticking out of your head. This is very important. No barbershops exist in Ferelden. Morrigan has an updo. Liliana has a chin length with the braids. Fuck wins, so no one cares. Hey, she's like mom or whatever. She's like party mom. Also, she's the only one that's like set up to be a healer. Shale is bald. Yeah, shale is made out of rock. I don't think they count. I agonize over this shit. This is like me... Oh god, don't ever go to the grocery store with me. What was I? I was also laughing at neck thickness. Portrait. Oh right, you can change this. Expression. Oh my god. That's great. This is like an EVE Online character portrait. I went to Catholic school in the late 70s, the holier than thou. I'm not your money mother, but listen to me anyway. Got old by the time I was 8. I'm looking at something. I'm trying to find like a good one, like kind of like halfway between like a smile and a sneer. It's like Oblivion Express. It changes in the minigame. Oh my god, you're right. Where you're going through and it's like joke, admire, praise, whatever. And they're like, yes. Oh, that's a good one. Ah, yes. That's a good one. I didn't really care for that. You're wasting your time. Camera dist. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, how stupid can we make this? Can we make it so that, like... She didn't know where the camera was. But it's fine. This is like an EVE Online pilot portrait. Stop right there, go Warden scum, you violated the law. I have a hair bun. I have a hair bun. Oh, I can't take that serious. Where's camera distance? There we go. That's perfect. Name. Nezliza. Sure. Oh god, points. Well, I think it was like, I just wanted to do, like, the default name was like Eliza or Eliza or whatever, and I'm just like, I'll mix them together.
Greetings.
Oh, voice. Oh my god, I'm so glad I forgot about that. Or I went back because I
have lost the spell. I must try another tactic.
Greetings. Well, that didn't work.
Greetings. I have lost my concentration. It is unharmed.
Charmed. I lost the spell.
Oh god.
Well now, this does nothing.
Is this the same voice actress just doing like 6 different accents?
Greetings. Ugh, my spell. My weapon does nothing. You're in my way. Goodbye.
How do you do? Oops! Where's my head? Not even a scratch! Coming through. Off I go. No, let's not and say we do.
Greetings. I have lost concentration. I should do something else. Excuse me.
Greetings. Well, that didn't work. Well, this is odd. My weapon is useless.
I think it's 2 actually, but otherwise yes.
Move aside.
Greetings.
Blast it! I have lost the
I kind of like experienced or wise.
Greetings. No, it is gone. Greetings. Well, that didn't work. I need some other attack. Move aside.
This one's appropriately annoying and whiny. I like it.
Greetings.
Nazariah. What are these keyboard commands, Lugor? What are you trying to get us to do to our computers? Control Shift Alt Windows L. Control Shift Alt Windows L. Opens LinkedIn in your browser? Why? That's so specific. I just Googled it. I didn't do it. Alright, points. We're gonna go for two-handed. We're gonna be like the big stick wielder in the group. I want to do DPS. Protag's gonna DPS. Alistair's gonna tank, and then we'll get two others to fill in to do whatever. So we're gonna want lots of strength. We want a little willpower and a little dext. Maybe not. But yeah, there we go. Maybe I put that into willpower too. For constitution, a little more health. Health never bad. Oh god, the skills. Oh my lord, I forgot about this. Stuff. 10 cunning. Well, Lugor, why didn't you build your new computer with Linux then? I don't know anything about Linux, so. Two-handed. Just looking like rapid shot, size striking, powerful. We'll start with pommel. Oh, we get 2 points. Oh. And then we'll also take powerful. Do we want to take? We get like a level in the tutorial, right? So I don't probably have to take mighty blow yet. Take powerful and normal. That only took 28 minutes.
For generations, your family, the
Oh god, the
Kuzlers,
pre-rendered cuts lines are
has
so loud.
stewarded
Sorry.
the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
Bestial
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow.
Oh, that's Tim Curry, by the way.
Hey, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men.
Smashing,
You
indeed.
and I will ride tomorrow
Spice.
just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't see you there. How? You remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear.
Oh my god, look at this. And you all how?
My son Thomas asked after you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time.
He's doing a little Nigel Thornberry. I feel like there's like a hint of Thornberry in this performance.
Good. My son's rather fascinated with stories of your prowess as a warrior. I dare say he'd like to test it firsthand.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Give him a massive stash. Yeah, you're right. He's got the nose. Holy shit, you're right. I wonder if someone was like, give him a mustache. Give him a big mustache. And it's like, we don't have the technology.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region.
You could use his nose as a can opener.
Yes. There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Good salute, dude.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you.
I'm gonna use to sing. That's every actor tries to sing at one point.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning,
I gotta read out the options. Remember, this is not a modern Bethesda game. You have no shitty voice protagonist. You have to read out what your character can think in full sentences and not in single line answers or single word answers.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
You know, I'm gonna say it, Lugor. You were right with the keeping her skin a little more tanned, because look how much like lighter she looks in bright lighting. If I chose the paler skin, she would be like a ghost. I have no interest in becoming a Grey Warden.
Do you hear that, Duncan? My daughter is not interested. So unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription...
While
we need as many good recruits as we can find, I have no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Yes.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Okay.
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with
what was
his
I gonna say?
my grandson. Be a good lad.
Sir SpongeBob Fishman meet my eyes, yeah. So yeah, this game runs pretty well at high speed or at high frame rates, except in conversations. The game, I don't know if it's the whole game or like just the animations are still at 30 frames a second. So it will be a little weird in like, because this is like running at like a nice 165 frames. This is V-Sync to the monitor, so it's very smooth. And then the conversations are like not choppy, but obviously running at a lower frame rate. So, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just how the game renders the conversations. So yeah, this game is kind of cool because this game reminds me of playing like a tab target MMO, like a World of Warcraft. You'll see when we get into combat, and you can also play it if you really want to make it feel like what's it called, like old Baldur's Gate. You can, you know, you can do this. You could play the entire game like this if you really wanted to. This game did the whole Baldur's Gate thing before Baldur's Gate 3 thing before Baldur's Gate did. Having this sort of top-down isometric-esque perspective and then zooming into conversations.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Hello to you, Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my abruptness, my lady. It's simply that I've been looking everywhere for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Does he want to try to take that again? Nana's just blowing off steam. She's always been like that. She's always been like that.
Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
So Gilmore of Who Do We Have in the Office to quickly shit out some lines. Yeah. So, okay, this is a new setting. This is a new setting, just as the first Dragon Age game. I had no idea it could be that far. Yeah, I don't know if it's only like a PC thing. I don't know if that translates on the console, like back in the day trying to play this on a 360. I don't know if it worked. It might have been like you can't zoom out that far, but I never did, so I don't know. And most of the time I played close up to the action. I played it more like a third-person RPG. This is a new setting, and one of the things you notice about the new setting is that there's a lot of... They do a decent job. You could do tactical mode in 360. I didn't know you could, but I know that you can zoom out like that now. Honestly, maybe it's a quality of life mod. I don't know. It might have been rolled into one of the mods. I remember that being a thing on the computer, though, for as long as I remembered. So, okay, I'm going to finish my train of thought. This is a new setting, and they do a pretty good job, but there are still some lines of dialogue that feel like they could have been prefaced with the words, "as you know," and it's like, why are you telling me this? Like, this person said, he even said it, "You know these Mabari hounds," and it's like, yeah, so why did you say that to me? I know, he's my dog, he's my character's dog. You don't have to, like, I understand you're trying to explain, like, oh, the Mabari hounds only listen to their master, but, like, I know that. My character does. It's her dog.
I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me...
I know this. Why are you telling me this about my dog? It's like, imagine, like, someone's like, oh, German Shepherds, man. Oh, they're really good. You know, as you know, your German Shepherd, they're really good at being like a working dog. You know, police use them a lot and stuff. And then be like, yeah, why are you telling me this?
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
There's a lot of dialogue in this game, and so I will maybe click through some dialogue, especially with, like, not essential characters. Like, if I'm talking to Shopkeep number 75, I'm gonna skip through his dialogue. Like, I don't have to listen to all of it. I'm just gonna read it. And then click through it. Tell me more about German Shepherds. Yeah, that sounds like an option. Tell me more about German Shepherds. As you know, your mother is married to your father, the Terran of High Ever, here in Ferelden, the kingdom we live in. Here is Duncan of the Grey Wardens. And it's like, at least they give you a couple options there, but
Get
like,
that
still.
bloody mutt out of the larder. But
Here's our first example of elf racism. There's going to be a lot.
I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Maybe you should lock your larder
If I
tighter.
locked it any tighter, we couldn't get in.
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the Turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Okay, so
just get him gone.
BioWare, circa 2006, 7.
Stop standing there like idiots.
Okay, here we are. I think they were in Edmonton at the time. Okay, guys, we want to make a new fantasy game here. We're gonna do it's a whole new setting. It's gonna be our own setting. We're gonna do our own thing. What are the okay? So voices. It's a fantasy setting. So everyone's gonna. So. British accents? Yes. British, yeah, vaguely British accents. Just, no, we're in agreement, okay. What about the country next door? French? Okay, done. The larder, where should we store food for Castle High Ever? This castle in Ferelden, the kingdom we live in. The castle owned by your father, who is also married to your mother. He is also your father, you know. Does this game... Actually, I was going to ask when we were in the same conversation with your father. Does this game change your parents' appearance at all based off of your own, or... Excited bar. I know that they're like both. Your parents are both old, so that they're like they have gray hair, so they don't have to match that. It does not. Oh, okay. Wow, really? That's fucking strange. Then. Are you trying to tell me something, boy? I'm not complaining. It's better than the British accents of the evil ones, and everyone else is a Yank. Well, yeah, I do think Ferelden is like. It's like no one. It's not like evil, but then the thing is that it's like a poor, kind of like rustic, rural backwater shithole. So I don't know. That's what you get. That's what you get for that's what the British get. It's either the British accents are like the evil empire, a la like Star Wars, or they're like weird, quaint, backwards, dirty shithole land like Dragon Age, or even like Fable. Like Albion in Fable is like quirky backwoods England. Rural backwater shithole was literally medieval England. Yeah, but yeah, okay. What are we gonna name the dog? Doug. We're gonna name the dog Doug. I can't think. That literally just came. It's dog with a U. Or Biscuits. Why Biscuits? Is that his canon? Oh, wait. Also, your family is canonically redheads. Oh, okay. Does the dog have a canon name? Also, in this is you get the free dog here in this. I know if you choose the human origin, you get the dog for free. Where you actually have to do a side quest if on the other origins. Count Barkula. Count Sir Barkspawn is the fan name. Ooh, that's good. So, oh, you can't do a space. Ah, Barkspawn. Okay, combat. Again, it kind of feels. Again, I said it. It feels like a tab target game.
Plate-carrying fiends! Where do these creatures come from?
There was a lot of fucking rats. Holy shit.
Started every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
He was a good boy, actually. Oops, sorry, I clicked out of the game. At this point of a rat infestation, safer to just burn the building down. Those were very large rats.
I've seen larger. They come up from the Kakari wilds sometimes. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way.
Yeah, you can. I do remember that. Yeah, Origins, you do have. You can give the dog like he only has like one equipment slot, and it's for war paint. And the war paint gives him different bonuses. So one of the quality of life mods I have installed is instead of opening up like a loot menu, when you click on a lootable,
this should be easy.
You just loot it, and it just pops up above your head. So.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
You got the mod that gives you the dog? What do you mean? As a permanent party member? He is a permanent party member. Or like, oh, you mean like he's an extra slot permanent party member? No, I don't. Or no. I don't think I do. And I think also that mod, I looked at that mod. I think you have to wait until after the Kokiri Wilds to install that. Otherwise, it will break.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've
It's gonna make scraping the maps a lot easier. Yeah,
I
I had that quality of life mod. I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I like that. And so what I did is I uninstalled it, and then I played this like a couple minutes of this intro again, looting things, and I realized, oh my god, that is so much more convenient. Just being like click, 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 loot, 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 loot.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then.
I was named him David
Take
after
these
the
pork
Astuff
bits
movie
and don't
reference.
say that Nan
Oh my
never
god,
gives you
Astuff.
anything.
Jeez, I haven't thought of that in a while.
Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work.
It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure
That's
that the
right, you
permanent
two.
dog
Quit
mod is the
standing
most
about.
downloaded one on the Nexus for Dragon Age Origins, even more so than the actual mod manager. God damn it. DAO permanent dog mod. Oh my god, if you saw what I actually ended up typing there. Extra dog slot, Dragon Age Origins. Last updated February 15th, 2010. Okay. So what I'm seeing is that the mod is absolutely fucked. The mod apparently is hideously bugged as of people installing it in this year. Don't use it, it's highly bugged, especially for humans with a noble background. It breaks any cutscenes, including the dialogue with Duncan. Later with Flemeth, those cutscenes don't appear, you don't get to talk to them, quest is broken. Other people are saying that, like, yeah, don't install it until the end of the prologue. Only install EDS for human noble wardens after entering Lothering. Okay. Maybe. Yeah, dead dog going can't. Yeah, I might. I've kind of erred on installing anything but fixes and quality of life mods, specifically because a lot of the mods are really old. They haven't been updated. This game does not have like a strong modding community. Like it's not like it's a lot of these mods are like haven't been updated for a decade. One mod I did do was okay. I did install Skip the Fade. Also, hi Billy. Bye Billy. Thank you. We did install the Skip the Fade mod because I hate the fade. It sucks.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled.
Nobody likes my dog. Yes, there were giant rats in the larder. Nan's head exploded and my hound ate the kitchen staff.
Well, at least one of us will have had a decent dinner. Perhaps your
The fade
hound
bit
left
with the
something I
sloth
can feed
demon in
my
the tower,
guests.
yes.
Darling, you remember Lady Landra?
That part
Van
is
Lauren's
boring,
wife?
and long and boring.
Your mother's spring salon.
Of course, it's good to see you again. Weren't you drunk?
I'm so proud of my pup's mastery of tact and diplomacy.
Well, it was a lovely salon, from what little I remember.
Which wouldn't be much, considering we had to pour you into the carriage afterwards.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Yeah, I'll just promise myself to every fucking lad in the fucking
You're
kingdom.
looking as beautiful as ever.
Considering that Ferelden's supposed to adore their Mabaris to the point of it being an international joke, these folks keep shitting on your dog a fair bit. How much of that is like? I wonder how much of that exists in this game, and is like isn't a post Origins like retcon of Ferelden culture, like the
And this is
the one, the Warden liked their dog in Dragon Age Origins, and now every Ferelden is like a bunch of weird dog people.
You are as pretty as your mother describes.
And she says that after seeing you whacking stuffed men in the courtyard, sweating like a mule.
Your daughter's prowess with the blade is most impressive.
I was quite the battle maiden myself in my day. But I think it was the softer arts that helped me land a husband.
May I go now, Mother?
Of course, darling. You must have many things to do
She did
before
what with
Ferguson
men in
and
the
father
courtyard?
leave.
She was. I'm assuming your
rest
character
now,
was
my dear.
training. I think is what it's supposed to be.
Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
There's a bunch of
we'll
jokes about
retire
it
to the
between
study
the various foreign characters. Okay, that's weird.
Good evening, your ladyship.
And everyone's like, ah, fuck these stupid. And everyone here is like, your fucking dog is annoying. He's eating all the food and he's barking and shitting everywhere. Castle Kuzland.
This
Oh,
should be
yes.
easy enough.
Zevran. You're thinking of Zevran. Liliana and what's his name? The fucking elf in your party, the Italian-Spanish Lothario one. Oh, it's a good description.
Is there really going to be
He's
a war, Papa?
he's Zevran from Antiva.
Back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise.
Antiva.
I'll be back before you know it.
And then
I wish Victory was
Liliana's
indeed
from
so
Orlais,
certain.
which is French.
My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off.
They have several of these
Dry
damn
your eyes,
Southerners
love,
and their
and wish me
dogs.
well.
Just let me know when you two are finished.
When there's a man in your life, you'll understand.
No fewer than 3, if you please.
Such a thing would bring shame upon this house, sister. But if it's true, you must be discreet.
I'm not sure how I should take that, love.
As the advice of a practical Antivan woman, my dear.
Father wants you to leave.
Then the
Oh,
Earl's
leave
men
without
are
him,
delayed.
not just
You
leave.
think his men were all walking backwards?
Father wants you to get out. He's sick of
Well,
your
I'd better
shit.
get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I don't know why my character's like
I would hope,
constantly
dear boy,
looking
that
at
you
the
plan to
ceiling.
wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Ah, yes, Zevran from Florence. I mean Milan. I mean Noah. I mean Venice. I mean Antiva. Whatever. Fergus will be fine.
I keep telling you, no darkspawn will ever best me.
Your entire family dies in this game, by the way. Spoilers for like the next 20 minutes.
Husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us
I
some
think
ale and
everyone in
wenches
this
while you're
room
at
except
it.
your character and the
before
dog
men,
dies.
of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren.
Oh, the brother lives? Oh, I don't
Or
remember
a
that.
woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
Oh, just go already.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Okay, everything sucks now, by the way. Everything dies now. There's your like what 25 minutes of like, oh, life in your family, it's an interesting day for your noble house. And now here comes your like Game of Thrones, Song of Ice and Fire-esque everything goes to shit. I'm actually curious how much, I wonder if they took inspiration from the series, from Song of Ice and Fire, like in terms of like, I know it's not the only dark fantasy out there, but there is like a sort of, a little bit of a similarity in terms of like how dirty and like grimy this world is. Angry barking.
My lady, help me! The castle is under attack!
Oh no.
Let's make this quick, shall
Wait,
we?
can I? Okay, apparently I'm punching this asshole to death. Go get him, boy.
No mercy.
Fighting in my small
Let's
clothes.
make this quick, shall we? A little frantic? I can see why.
Good. Music volume. How do I? There it is. Music volume down a little bit. Some of the UI and the options is fucked because I'm using I had to install a mod for the UI to work on to be bigger on 4K or on 2K plus monitors. Anything higher than 1080p, and the UI is teeny tiny. The bar at the bottom of the screen by default is like micro fucking scopic. Like you need, it's so tiny. I do appreciate that this game has an audio slider for music, sound effects, and dialogue, because holy shit, some games just blend dialogue in with sound effects and it's awful. Oh, that makes sense. I assume you had extra options. Yeah, it doesn't, some of the things are scaled up a little fucky. You can't influence, but he turns up after the prologue. He got lost in the swamp or something. Ah, okay. Like this here, like look at the bottom left bar here. It's like this big. It kind of ends like right here by default. It's so small. It makes it like impossible. Whoa. Do I have my clothes in my inventory? I do. That makes sense. And the pre-order DLC armor. I do also appreciate that this game doesn't have, like, it doesn't limit your bar that much. Look what you can do. If you want to add, like, you have, I think this is what, probably like 12 slots here. If you want to make it bigger, you can just pull it out.
Enemies approaching. No, quarter.
You're dead!
Is that all you've got?
Come on!
Thanks, Cyber.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you
Hello,
hurt?
Cyber. What's going on?
A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door.
So I
Did you see
barred
their
the
shields?
door.
Those are Hal's men. Why would they attack us?
He's betrayed, Father. He attacks while our troops are
You
gone.
don't think Hal's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed. We must find him.
We must find him. Okay.
We must fight our way to him. Your father needs us both. I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it.
No,
Now let's go.
Orlesian. Orlais. I always like that, just as a word. And so, to cement how dark... Question I've always wondered, why did the leather armors have, like, a cleavage cutout?
Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
Ah. Why not? What's wrong with the cleavage cutout? Ooh, a greatsword. Yo, okay, we can actually start doing two-hand. And so, okay, I was gonna say, to cement how this is not a... This is a dark fantasy game. Here's a dead child.
No! My little Oren. What manner of fiend slaughters innocents? How is not even taking hostages? He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor Fergus. Let's go. I don't want to see this.
Two-hand and massive plate, and DA was found as fantastic warriors. My plan for this is to do... I'm following a build because I don't know how to play this game well. I'm doing like... I'm going to do two-hander. We're going to go focus on hitting things with the big stick. Speaking of, level up. So we're going to dump like all of our points into strength. Dog. Oops, sorry, just closing some windows. So I'm just checking. Definitely not cheating. Dead child in the moonlight, everyone. Can probably take the shield off my bar because I'm not going to be using the shield.
Pay for what he's done.
Oh, Mom doesn't have a weapon equipped. Why? What did... Oh, she's an archer. Okay, shit.
Time for some fun.
So, one of the things that this game has in common with Mass Effect is enemies scream shit out in combat constantly.
Blast it. Only one shall stand.
That is a very interesting interesting comment you put there, Lugo. Remember to strip your mom naked before rescuing your dad to keep her gear. That's what someone in chat wrote. Does she have any, like, unlock skills?
Right away.
No, no one does.
Your command. Right.
Dear Landra, I'm so sorry.
Let's get started.
Everyone dies.
If she hadn't come to me, if she hadn't been here.
Oh. I remember this being, like, slightly traumatic to me as a kid. Not traumatic, but, like, I was like, what? When I was first playing this, I played a human warrior. Don't forget to strip your mom. Blue card 2025.
The front gate. That's where your father must be.
Playing this as, like, a kid in 2009, I would have been, like, 14, and, like, the game starting in such, like, a fucking, like, wham sort of way, I was like, oh, what is that? Fuck, holy shit. Because I remember not really knowing much about this game. I kind of bought it because I recognized BioWare, and I had played Mass Effect a lot. I loved Mass Effect. 2 years earlier it came out, and I'm like, I had probably played it by this point, by 2009, I'd probably played Mass Effect like 4 or 5 times already. And I'm like, oh, they're making a fantasy game. It must be fucking awesome. And I'd played KOTOR at the time as well, so I knew that they were, you know, I had not just played the Mass Effect. So I'm like, ooh, they're making another game, so it must be good. This was the age where it was like, yeah, oh, BioWare's making a game? Fucking, it must be good. Remember those times?
I'm getting out of here.
Persuade, don't be a coward, stand and fight.
Yes, my lady.
Yes, my lady.
Here they come.
Here they come. Voice acting is fun.
Less fighting, more dying.
Ah, stay.
On it. This should be easy.
True. To be fair, anyone's approach to Dark Things was largely, oh yeah, the Geth killed loads of people on the other side of the hill where you can't see it. No, you can't go up there. Yeah, there is like grim things that happen in Mass Effect, but I feel like it's not as like visceral. It's not as like shown. It's not as graphic. You know, I'd say that for the most part, Mass Effect is still very, very traditionally like heroic. It's like very traditionally heroic. It's very like sort of like, in a way, almost like clean sci-fi. You know, it's more Star Trek than it is like, you know, 40K. You know what I mean? Where Dragon Age is like is a dark fantasy. You know, Dragon Age is more akin to a like a Song of Ice and Fire, or even a even like a Warhammer Fantasy.
As you wish. You had it coming.
I'm curious, like, does anyone know how important positioning is in this game, like tactically? Like, I don't know. Is this like as specific as like something like a Baldur's Gate where I have to worry about positioning and like attacks of opportunity? You know, those things that get me killed all the time in Baldur's Gate.
You will be avenged, old sage. I swear it.
Okay, positioning is only important for rogues. They get bonuses for backstabs. Got it. Come here, guys. Look at this fucking guy. Look at his servant. Go get him, servant. He's so dead. ME1 was more tell the dark things. Dragon Age was show all the fucked up things. The brood mothers describe how they're made. Yeah. The fucking, yeah. Kill the child. We'll get to kill the child. That's a classic. Drink the poultice. So, it's weird that the animation for using a poultice is like your character drinking it. Isn't a poultice like something you wrap onto a wound? It's not like a liquid. I had always assumed that a poultice was just like a health potion, and then I looked it up and I'm like, oh wait, it's actually like, it's something like you would, am I making this up? Poultice. A poultice, also known as a cataplasm or a fermentation, is a soft, moist mass, often heated and medicated, that is applied to the skin to reduce inflammation, soothe pain, promote healing, or otherwise treat wounds or ailments. Yeah.
Let's get started.
You slather it on your wound, then you wrap it up. It's like a medicinal herb, wraps in like muslin cloth. Yeah, I do think that that's what it is.
Getting close to the treasury. The
Or that's what it is. It's just I think they just made one animation for how you use like a consumable, and then they just applied it to everything. It was one of those things where I had no idea at the time, being like a fucking what, 14-year-old. I had no idea. I'd never heard this word ever used before. Poultice? What the fuck is that? I just assumed it was like some weird way of saying potion.
Time for some fun.
It's either you or me, and it isn't going to be me.
Right.
I remember that a lot of people were really turned, like people who had never played an RPG like this before were really turned off when this came out. Some people, like especially console people, who had this kind of game was not like as popular on console, like the sort of more traditional like RPG where you know, the combat is kind of like you just click and attack and use abilities. I remember not really caring. I'm like, oh, this is like World of Warcraft is what I thought at 14. It's like it's 14. I'm 14. I have already played like 700 days of World of Warcraft. This is fine. I can do this.
As you wish.
Remember to strip your mom. Stop saying that.
I sense something.
So yeah, the way that the game plays, I remember that like, well, that's what happened. This is why we got Dragon Age 2, is more action, quote unquote.
Make her have mercy on your soul.
Yeah, I forgot to visit the chapel. You can get like you can do a little prayer with the lady if you go to the chapel early. I forgot. Oh my lord, they spawn.
This should be easy enough.
Am I getting XP for all of this? Because if so, that's good.
We will not be defeated. The creatures will not
Let's get started. As you wish.
God, I hate pinning shot so hard. Pinning shot and cheap tricks make me cry in this game. There are so many archers in this game, and like every one of them just like targets your fucking character with pinning shot, and then when you get close, they cheap trick you to like, oh wow, oh, I just realized it's auto looting after combat. That's really useful. Holy shit, that's really good. I like that. I don't have to click on all the corpses. It just loots for me. That's really nice. There was also a mod that I might re-add, depending. It made it so that when you're out of combat, you move really, really fast. So when you're not, like, I mean, like, wicked, like, cover this room to the door in, like, a fraction of a second. Like, I honestly thought that the game was running too fast when I first tested it, because it felt brokenly fast. So I might, especially considering how much back and forth there is in some of the cities later on, I might reinstall that mod. We'll see. If the walking gets a little tedious, then maybe. Like DA2, but I like DA2 more for its character design. It went from fairly standard medieval to a bit of early Stone Age Renaissance with clothing and designs. It was fantastic. DA2 is like, what I find is like DA2, the city you're in, Kirkwall, is like... Kirkwall is like a city, it's like fantasy brutalist. It's like so stone and like metal. It feels like a Soviet nightmare city, but in like a fantasy setting, if that makes sense.
Enemies approaching.
Ow, that one got me. Watch out, they might bite.
Move and parry. Strike and kill.
Kill the mage. Kill the mage. Always kill the mage. Oh, that hurt.
You gave me no choice.
Time for some fun.
I like how that one random servant is still alive.
Gates. Keep those bastards out as long as you can.
He's also glitched out in the cutscene here. Oh my god.
Lady, you're both alive. I was certain Howe's men had gotten through. He was looking for you two. He told us to hold the hall as long as possible. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Howe's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
We need to find Folder.
When I last saw the Turn, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
You're all dead. Kirkwall. Is that like a real city that also is in the fantasy city? If I Google Kirkwall, what's going to come up first? Kirkwall. Kirkwall City. Oh, okay. Kirkwall. Kirkwall Dragon Age. Kirkwall, the real-world capital of the Orkney Isles in Scotland, also had a viscount who was traditionally the heir of the Earl of Orkney. Cool. God, though, Dragon Age 2 is repetitive. Holy shit. I was just thinking about it. I was considering, like, ooh, do I want to play Dragon Age 2 if I'm doing Origins? And then I'm like, oh, God. Like, that game is like a repetitive stress injury waiting to happen with how many times you have to hit the attack button.
As you will.
I will kill them all myself. We must stop. This is for my own.
You want to click the button? A really cool red cathedral.
We must get out. They're slaughtering everyone.
Run! 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 We must get out! Run! 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 Make her help us all! Run! 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 Make her help us! Run! Run! Make her help us all! We must get out!
I want wait. Once I'm gonna just mute everything but audio but dialogue for a second. I want to get this nice and clean and take this as a clip eventually. No, shit, you asshole. No, he disappeared. Okay, I think I got enough there with just clicking him. That's gonna be a sound effect. Run! Okay, is this where you want to equip your mom? That's such a weird... Why did I say that? Oh, I'm sure this will lead this will make this scene have gravitas. This will not make this scene awkward. Oh, not yet. Shit. Sorry, Mom. It sound worse than mine? No, I did not.
Come and face me.
Stop parrying me, you bitch. I do remember this game, like, a lot of the combat in this game can just be, like, fucking, like, door stuck. Like, you're just, like, stuck in the doorway. Door stuck. Door stuck. Please. I beg you. You're a genuine dick sucker. Now that's an old reference. Where was I supposed to go? Oh, okay, the larder, right. Ranked creatures. Oh. Right.
Fall, blast you!
Is there a way to get... is there a way to have, like... No, I guess not. Maybe that might be a mod. I was gonna say, is there a way to have, like... Or, well, maybe controls? Is there, like, a way to see everyone's health at the same time? General skills, talents, and tactics. Highlight, moves, objects. No.
We're under attack!
God, the Flash. That meme is so old, it's crispy. I'm sure the meme can fucking vote.
Right.
We're under attack!
Saved by a level up. Cool. Cool.
I will kill them all myself.
Door stuck. Door stuck. I like how every single person you meet in this story, like in this little intro, is dead. Every random servant you can talk to in this castle dies. Oh no, Nan. No one has any words for Nan being dead, though. Okay, I guess now here is where you unequip the equipment from her, from this character, and then this will make this scene very dramatic. Grab the barrel in the corner. Oh, shit, too late.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
This is not incredibly distracting.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there. I won't survive the standing, I think.
That's your mom. No, it's my character's mom. Then we'll stay and defend you.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
You can tell him yourself, Father.
Wish I could go.
Bryce, no.
Burgess.
The servants' passage is right here. We can flee together. Find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded.
Am I the only one that heard Burgess?
I'm
No,
afraid the
but I
turn
do
is
find it
correct.
funnier.
House men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
Oh, so hi, Duncan.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The Turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My daughter helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised.
Are you going to help us, Duncan?
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you. Take my wife and daughter to safety.
Also, hi, Duncan. Enjoy your
will,
fucking
your
nap.
lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
I demand, yeah. Like, dude, like, this is like impressment. This is like, I'm gonna take your fucking,
And what else? How will you survive?
I will take the Tyrna and your daughter to Ostagar.
What if I, like,
tell
what if I
Fergus and the
agree
king
and then I
what
just, like, leave?
Then your daughter
And just, like,
joins the
slip
Grey
away when
Wardens.
he's, like, doing something.
So long as justice
Right?
comes to Hal. I agree.
For
And I
massive
offer you a
research
place within
purposes.
the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
But what if Fergus is dead?
We will inform the king, and he will punish Howe. I am sorry, but a Grey Warden's duties take precedence.
Terminator 2
even
sprints
over
after you and
vengeance.
shakes you.
Hal thinks
Like,
he'll
oh,
use the
right, like,
chaos
right.
to
Oh, God, I
advance
remember.
himself.
Oh, that's gonna happen.
See that justice is done. Our family always does our duty first. The Darkspawn must be defeated. You must go. For your own sake and for Ferelden's.
All right,
We must leave
sure,
quickly, then.
but thou must.
Bryce,
No
are
choice.
you sure?
Our daughter will not die of Hal's treachery. She will live.
I don't remember Jory, but not
Make a
Zevran. I don't know.
Darling, go with Duncan.
What was I
You'll
gonna
have a better
say?
chance to escape without
Yeah,
me.
all the origins are like horribly
Hush, Bryce.
tragic in one way or
I'll
another.
kill every bastard that comes to
This
my
one is
daughter
tragic
by
because
time.
like your entire fucking family
But I
dies
won't
seemingly
abandon you.
fucking randomly. I remember. Okay, probably the one that's the darkest is the City Elf origin. There is some fucked up stuff that happens in the City Elf
My
origin.
place is with your father, at his side to death and beyond.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Again, I'm trying not to call attention to the fact that she's. I'm just.
Warn your brother.
Actually, why did I listen to you? Why did I listen to you, Lugor?
That we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates.
It's more distracting
We must
than my
go now.
VTuber.
Goodbye, darling.
Except the mage origin is you fucked around. You're about to find out when you get to, yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, the mage origin is more of like
We will be traveling south through
you're
the
given the
hills to
option of
ruin
either
Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds.
you're given an option to either
The
like
Winter
you're gonna be
Imperium built
killed
Ostagar
essentially
long
for
ago
your
to
actions,
prevent the Wilders from
or you get
invading the
recruited.
northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk
In my
of the
mage origin, I
horde will
turned
show
into two
itself.
idiots.
There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This
All
blight
12
must
of
be
the Grey
stopped
Wardens are
here
here.
and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome.
A royal
I was
welcome?
beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious.
I will say that this game has
The other warden told me you'd
surprisingly
found a promising
very,
recruit.
very smooth
I take it this is
transitions
she?
between the pre-rendered
Allow
cutscenes
me
and
to
conversation.
introduce you, Your Majesty.
Like
No need, Duncan.
you can
You are
tell
Bryce's
how
youngest, are you not?
you
I
can
don't
tell
think we've
how
ever actually met.
like by the quality. Obviously, the pre-rendered cutscenes are lower quality, but like it's such a quick, smooth transition. It was like whoa. Love the Mabari. I don't know why I want to say Marabi. Mabaris, they're such fucking units. They remind me of the pig from Oink Bunch. Yes. Yeah.
Your brother has already arrived with High Ever's men, but we are still awaiting your father.
I forgot what he said. He died.
Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know
Also, I
anything
never
about
realized
this?
how World of
Baron
Warcraft the
Kuzlan
King's
and his
armor
wife
is.
are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle.
That's like a
Had we not
that's like a
escaped, he would
tier
have
that's
killed
like
us
tier
and
2,
told you
tier
any story
3
he
maybe.
wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word.
Yeah, the pauldrons. Yeah, no, it is. It's the big shoulder plates. It's always the pauldrons. It's pretty much
No doubt you wish to see your brother.
It's pretty much like
Unfortunately,
it's the
he
whole
and his
thing of
men are
like
scouting in the
not Dragon
wilds.
Age, of World of Warcraft. Back in the day, is that like since most of the armors were just flat textures,
Not until the battle is over.
since
I
most of
fear.
the armors
then,
were just like
we
flat
cannot even
textures
send
and
word.
like gloves
I
and boots
apologize.
had some
There's
like
nothing more I
basic
can do.
geometry. The only way to have
All I can suggest is that you vent your
the only
grief
way to
against the
have like
Darkspawn
any
for the
sort of
time
interesting
being.
thing was like helmets and big pauldrons, and so that's kind of like what they went with. Thank you, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short.
I'd argue
but
WoW
I should
used
return to my
this
tent.
armor is really similar to
Loghain
Anduin's
waits
BFA
eagerly to
stuff.
bore
Oh my
me
god,
with his
Battle for Azeroth.
strategies.
Remember Battle for
Your
Azeroth?
uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
If it's medieval fantasy, they're WoW shoulders, sci-fi, they're Space Marine shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Didn't realize it was going so well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
He's the cunt of a king. He seems like a well-meaning, good,
What the
young
king
yet
said is
inexperienced
true.
king.
They've won several
I feel
battles
like
against the Darkspawn here.
I feel like the game again is very much setting up that he would have been like the reasonable authority figure, and he's gonna be, he is like so like good guy coded. He's blonde haired and wearing golden armor. He talks very friendly. He's almost like jovial and very gregarious with how he plays, or how he talks. And it sets him up that like in this setting, he almost feels, with what you've seen so far, regardless of origin, he feels like he sticks out like a sore thumb in terms of how like almost high fantasy he is. He very much feels like the sort of high fantasy thing of like the good king, and he dies. He's not the generic asshole. Am I the only one who thinks Loghain is very much the only sensible man in the room? This is my Udina thing again, but still. See, the thing is that Loghain is not the sensible man in the room. I'm pretty sure, from what I remember, is that if Loghain had reinforced the king in the upcoming battle, they would have won, and the Darkspawn would have been over. Like,
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
He's a fucker from the player's standpoint, but objectively, he's the one trying to stop the army from getting overrun. They already said multiple times that the army was fucked no matter what. I feel like that's the opposite of what happened, though. Dragon Age Loghain. Loghain, good or bad? Isn't his like whole thing that he hates Orlais and wants to and thinks that Orlais is like the real threat and that this is a waste of time and that it's more of like a power play to what's it called?
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to turn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
Duncan just said we are outnumbered, and the only hope is to snipe the Archdemon with a Grey Warden WMD. The king is trying to divorce his daughter and marry the Orlesian Empress, and it's like, okay, but then again, so it's not the paranoia if they're out to get you, but like, that's not, like, what's, okay, but like, you could still argue that like the Darkspawn are regardless a bigger threat than Orlais would be. Like, Orlais are people. Sure, they might be a big, you know, mean empire, but they're not the marauding horde of demons led by a super evil dragon monster. Like...
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Cool. Even the other Grey Wardens don't think it's a blight, it's just Duncan saying it. We don't know yet, but like, this seems like the worst time to, you know, essentially backstab the king, you know what I mean?
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Pretty sure that guy can give you directions, but I don't care. So there's a lot you can do. You can talk to all these different people and, like, get, like, a bunch of lore about different peeps here and there.
We stand here in this hour.
If you really wanted to, you could spend, like, 5 hours just, like, fucking around here in Austin. Like, not 5. Like, it would take... like, if you wanted to talk to every single person and get, like, every single quest and side quest.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair.
No.
Carrying a suit of chain. Blast it. Where did she... Oh,
alright, yep, whatever.
Pardon my manners, my troubles. Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than...
What kind of supplies do you have?
I also have some,
Just let me see what you have. I want to sell shit. Oh, here's my inventory. Whoops, wrong inventory. X. Sell. I want to... How do I sell? There we go. Longsword. Oh, God, this sucks. This sucks. You can't just double-click? Oh, God. I know you can. Oh my, oh God, this doesn't, oh, I'm just gonna drag, it's faster. You sell a backpack, but it's fucking expensive for me at the start of the game when I'm poor. Do you want the grease trap? I'm never gonna use traps. Don't ever expect me to use traps in this game. It will not happen. Would you like my family sword? How about my family shield? Willem. Oh, they're junk? Okay. I thought they were like crafting materials. Oh, I have enough for the backpack. What else do you have? I just want the backpack. I want more carrying capacity. This is one of the games where it's like, loot every single fucking thing. Anything you can pick up, take it. That's a tranquil. Oh, the tranquils, right. The mages that were like lobotomized. Oh, look, it's Wynne. I always forget you can meet her this early.
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king. Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in
Her
fact.
dialogue changes as well in the tower if you speak to her there. Oh. Oh, so if you speak to her here, okay, that's cool.
The king must always seem confident. His behavior
That's cute.
affects the troops' morale.
I feel like it's so easy to just like walk by her and just, or think that she's just like a random, just like one-off character.
And I say that with both respect and affection.
Isn't like the running joke with her in the party is that she has like a very big butt? Isn't that the joke?
An idea everyone seems
That
able
Granny's
to
got a
grasp.
big ass.
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Now the fate is you go and you dream.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many
It's
spirits.
just the Rubs model,
Some
but yeah,
benevolent,
okay.
Others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
Yeah, so
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into
I always liked
twisted
that this
reflections of
lore.
their
I
own
thought it was
hearts.
kind of cool. Oh
And the
no,
Maker
I think
cast
the
them
Wi-Fi
back to
just
the
died
earth,
and my model's all
where
fucked
they
up.
became
Great.
the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light.
Yep. Why is that happening?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now. Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now beg your forgiveness. Do not abandon us in our darkest hour. Watch over the valiant...
This is like what explaining fucking Genesis to someone living in the Bible Belt. More of like, you know your mother married to your father. But you see, the player doesn't know, and so this has to be explained in great detail. You know, it's weird. I will say that I think comparing this game to Dragon Age, compare Dragon Age to Mass Effect, I think it's a very fair comparison considering the same company doing the sort of similar thing. She's gonna look rough and slightly smaller, but it's gonna just have to deal with it. And the worst part is that it worked fucking fine for like an hour or two, including before stream. And now it's just fucked.
It's good to have Grey Wardens amongst us.
You there.
Actually, like, it infuriates me, actually.
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle.
In the name of Andraste.
Yeah. Whenever something doesn't work for like no fucking explainable reason, when it worked before, it's like I want to like rip the router out of the fucking wall and just smash it on the ground repeatedly. Like I get that fucking mad at it. Cause it's like, you piece of fucking shit. You pay so much fucking money for internet, and then it doesn't fucking work for no reason, and then you have no recourse. Like, you can't do anything.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must.
This is Alistair.
Get out of my way, fool.
Some people like him, some people don't.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Sorry, what?
Oh, nothing. Just trying to find a bright side to all this. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
I must admit, I've heard Canadian ISPs have some very shitty maintenance processes. They're supposed to have backup racks for regional WANs, so when they're updating one rack, they can move everything onto another rack to do updates and move it back. I literally have... You might as well be speaking alien. What?
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Alright, let's get on with this.
Are we? Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Whatever,
If you
let's
have any
go.
questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
I meant to have the backups on fixing, changing, breaking things. Oh god, I have to have a tutorial for this? Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, tactics. I will probably do tactic stuff off stream. I will probably look up like some good AI tactics and just apply them, because they are important. The tactics are essentially like a list of like commands that your AI do when you're not controlling them. They turn off your internet or give you shitty signal when they're doing updates rather than shunting you onto an identical network where your signal is impacted. Isn't impacted even. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, because it's like the Wi-Fi works flawlessly for weeks, if not months at a time. And over the last like week or two, I've had several times where I just lose connection, like anywhere in the house. Doesn't matter where you are. Like I could be standing right next to the router, I think is the term. I don't know. The internet box. I could be standing right next to it. Fucking won't connect. Will drop. The signal will be shit. And it's insane. And the thing is, it's only the Wi-Fi, because my computer itself is hooked up to wired, so by Ethernet cord. So that's fine. But the Wi-Fi.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition.
I don't know why no
us.
one likes the Grey Wardens.
I'll go collect her witnesses.
We're required to have mirrored systems as ISPs.
This is Sir
Every
Jorah,
ISP
a knight from Redcliffe.
in the UK has been getting rid of the 3G networks over the last week. Nobody's noticed because they've shunted everything onto backups.
A fellow from Denerim.
Charmed, m'lady.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Hi. Can we get on with this?
Yes, let us begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform
Kokari
two
Wilds.
tasks. The first is to obtain.
Have I been
3
calling it
vials of
Kokiri like
darkspawn
Zelda?
blood,
I have, haven't
one
I?
for each recruit.
What's the second
There
task?
was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain
fair, I did the
such
same
remote
thing.
outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls.
I didn't realize how close those two were, how similar those were. Okay, we'll do
The
it.
scrolls contain treaties.
My character doesn't like to ask follow-up
Treaties
questions.
that
They
may
get their
prove
orders and they
valuable
do
in the
it.
days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Never played a Zelda, so I can't say. It's weird. It's like I would not call myself a Zelda fan at all. Ooh, that's a ooh, that's a fun texture. What is happening there? Oh, that's real good. Oh, that's cool. Duncan just flying around screaming, "Hey, listen!" run away from it before the game explodes. Hey, it's been just under 2 hours and the game hasn't crashed.
I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful.
Looks like a missing texture from Neverwinter
Even
Nights.
a Grey Warden won't be safe
Again,
in the
I did
forest
install
tonight.
one mod. I don't know if both of them were bug fixes, but one of them was a big bug fix mod. I'm talking like hundreds of bugs. So, fingers, toes, everything crossed that it's not gonna break. My last time playing this game, which was like 6 years ago, I had to abandon the playthrough because the save in the game just became so unstable. I could not play for more than 20 minutes before the game would just decide to die. Course. 5 feet into the woods, attacked by a pack of wolves. That is very standard. Oh my god. I feel like 90% of this game's combat in my memory just devolves into like a bloody melee where nothing is like no strategy is being employed. Oh, we need 12 cunning. I want the what's it called? I want the persuasion abilities because they are fun. I know that like for this build, it's just like persuasion and then combat, and that's it, really. Indomitable? Definitely not looking up a build. What am I looking at? Yep, Indomitable.
Over here.
Oh, I was about to say, why can't I click on this man's? Are we just going to stand here, or are we going to help this man who is dying?
Grey Wardens.
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
We just stand here like a bunch of fucking idiots. Duh.
I have bandages in my pack.
Duh.
I've got to get out of here.
Duh. Crawl there, bitch.
Did you hear?
I guess that's a high strength, low con warrior build. So you need, yes, that is exactly what it is. Is that it's go all in on strength and using your abilities to do big damage with 2 hands, and then rely on like Alistair as
There's an
tank.
entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of.
I'm sure my character will be eating the floor for much of the game, but
I'm not a coward,
that you know,
but this
it
is
might
foolish
work.
and reckless. We should go back.
You sound like a coward.
I am simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting Darkspawn up close. I know I don't.
Can we just get over this?
No,
Over with? I like how my character has said several times, can we just get on with it? Get on with it!
They won't take a surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is
Class her into Reaver and she'll be running around snapping dragons over her knee in no time.
So let's get a move on.
Get on with it. Bunny. Flower.
Let's get started.
white with a red center. The kennel master at Ostagar was asking about those.
All right.
It probably is. You want to be careful picking flowers around the wilds, mind you. They're as like to spit poison your face as not. The kennel master said this flower can help dogs.
All right, got it. Yep. I don't know why I think so. Yeah, normally if you don't choose the human noble origin, you don't get a free dog. You have to do this quest to heal one of the dogs that was like poisoned by the darkspawn from the kennel. And when you do that, he'll come back after Ostagar. There's like a cutscene where he shows up and he's like, "Oh, I guess he's bonded to you." All right, this game has Fog of War on the map because of course it does. Okay, can we not fight them head on? Can we like flank them? Are these more darkspawn? Oh god. Oh god, that's a lot of darkspawn. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Oh no. Actually, on second thought. So one thing I remember as like a criticism of this game, it's actually a criticism I have of a lot of RPGs, is I feel like a lot of RPGs have like too much combat. It's not like I don't like the combat, but sometimes it's just like, okay, did we need to have this many encounters? Like, you couldn't have skipped, like, 1 or 2?
Show me what you've got.
Vial of Darkspawn Blood. Vial of Darkspawn Blood. He was in the hit movie Romeo and Juliet. You made that up. That's not real. I know you didn't, but still, I'm just like to pretend that that's not real. Is there a quick save button? There is, okay. Oh no, everyone stand back. He's found the quick save button. Get ready to see that a lot.
Poor slobs. That just seems excessive.
He was in loads, including Venetia, which is a fantastic game. Just dive right in and die. Get completely surrounded and die.
Time for some fun. Don't say I didn't warn you.
How about you?
Say your prayers.
This should be easy enough.
I feel like this is like...
Right.
I think this is probably why I like this game as a kid. Or maybe I'm like, this is just like World of Warcraft. You're in the woods fighting wolves and like, not orcs.
As you wish.
That's it. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Can anyone pick that lock?
Careful. I'm sensing darkspawn nearby. Be on your guard.
Now that was a funny line. Careful, I'm sensing darkspawn nearby. You better be on your guard. Really, Alistair? No way! What? Oh wow, that's weird that it's not supposed to happen with this mod. Are we still in combat with who? I'll never get over that I just shit myself run when, yeah. It's not a great.
This should be easy enough.
Why is this weird? You look like you know picklock.
On it.
Does nobody
On it.
Fucking pick the lock, asshole.
Point the way, boss. On it. On it.
Fuck.
Ready.
What do you know? More darkspawn about. Prepare for random violence.
Oh, Jesus. Ah, it didn't bring a rogue. Nope. Gotta wait till fucking Lothering. We gotta get Liliana. She's a rogue, right? I think. She's a bow rogue, which is like a fake rogue in my mind. Real rogues use daggers and poison. And that's it. Bow rogue is best rogue, how dare you? I don't care what fantasy game it is. A rogue uses daggers, poison, and stealth. And, okay. Anything else is just like pretending to be a warrior, or if you use swords or maces or anything, you're pretending to be a warrior. If you're using a bow, you're pretending to be a like a hunter.
This should be
Dead yet?
I shall.
Outlaw Rogue in WoW is out, given they're quite piratey. Outlaw Rogue in WoW is like almost another class entirely in flavor. They're similar to Rogue. They're like Rogue adjacent. Stuck on geometry. I'm sensing the taint of WoW. Listen, WoW is like 80% of like my fantasy game experience. I love WoW. Geometry being big pile of corpses, yes. God, I don't remember this map being as big as it is. Stuck on the corpses again. Listen, RuneScape was like weird, quaint shit to me. I'm talking like when we're talking about like WoW versus RuneScape, like circa 2008. No, let's say 2009. Circa 2009. Like me looking at those two games as someone who's like 13, 14, and seeing like RuneScape being this like weird fucking like I don't know, like at that time, 2008, 2009. My experiences with fantasy games was like Oblivion. And I thought Oblivion was like the coolest shit ever. And then I see my friends and some of my friends in school playing like or like talking about RuneScape, and I look at it and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? And then I like, you know, World of Warcraft. I play World of Warcraft, and a bunch of my friends do, and like Lich King Wrath of the Lich King has just come out. They're like fucking the intro cutscene for Wrath of the Lich King, and it's like the coolest fucking thing. Almost like it's still to this day one of the best like intro cinematics in like video game history. I get chills just thinking about it. You know, in this huge open world with all this stuff and like mounts and all this cool like just things and all these different classes, and then I see some people like playing RuneScape, and I'm like, what do you get out of this? Me in my 30s will get RuneScape. I can. Me at like 13, 14, RuneScape looked like a particularly impressive Flash game.
Right to the face. Let's grab some glory.
It's like I've seen stuff like this on Newgrounds. This is what people are talking about, RuneScape? Why would you play this when you could play World of Warcraft, where you have, like, I can play as a gnome or a dwarf or a night elf or an orc or an undead. Because of a particularly impressive Java game, which, yeah, fair. I know that, but like.
As you wish.
At 14, I had more fun trying to learn how to play EVE Online than I did trying RuneScape once or twice. Oh, look who it is.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder? Come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey. What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
Neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes.
Swooping is bad. I think I'm too wrong age for Eve. Reminds me of data spreadsheets.
Into toads.
Which of the
Which gives me the whole. It is like a little spreadsheety, but man, does it get
those
satisfying after a while.
Have you no
There's
mind
nothing
for
more
your
thrilling
own?
than
Is
spending $1 billion
Women do
ISK
not
to make a
fight
ship
like
and then
little
losing it in
boys.
15 minutes.
Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
Definitely didn't happen to me twice over the span of an hour in that game. Nuh-uh-uh.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
I do like listening to Claudia Black's voice. She's toying with us, let's go.
Why so petulant? You wish to know who removed your papers? 'Twas my mother who did the deed.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like
Alistair reminds me of one of my nephews. He's also a fucking idiot.
First
Careful,
it's,
this idiot is
"I
going to be
like
king.
you," But then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will.
She's
Just you
Australian? Oh, I
watch.
didn't know that.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Claudia Black. Yeah, she is Australian. Australian. Australia, that place. What they want you to? They
Mother.
want me to
I bring
believe that
before
there
you
is a,
four Grey
a country the
Wardens who-
size of a continent
I see them, girl.
on the bottom of the planet. Please,
Much as I
Australia.
expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, David. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And
Well, I always remember this being like, I'm trying to think back to my first time playing this game, being like, well, who are these weird witch people
Or do you believe as these boys do?
who live in the woods and like speak different? The woman gave you, did you believe these boys do? I'm not sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your
Canada, they want me to believe there's a
wild
bunch of overly
tales,
polite,
Mother.
almost French people in the Arctic
for their
who spent
treaties, yes?
the early
And
1900s
before
committing
you
war crimes,
begin
getting away with it. Yeah, right.
your precious
Hey,
seal wore off
we
long
are the
ago.
weird
I
bastard
have
child
protected
of the British and French empires.
Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Thank you.
Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
All right, cool. I wonder if that character who looks very unique and was slathered all over all of the advertising is going to be a companion character. Yeah, equip the scale armor. Yeah, that's cooler armor. I will say, I feel like the heavy and medium armors are like the only good armors in this game visually. A lot of them really look bad. I feel sorry for the mages. The mages' outfits are fucking atrocious. They feel like World of Warcraft clown
Are you one
suits.
of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you
Yeah, I
happen
did
to
see.
any white
Yes.
I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying.
Cool. There you go. Easy 20 silver. The only companions you are forced to have are Alistair, Liliana, and Morrigan. Yes, I'm 90% certain that you are. That's right. I do think like a lot of the companions you can miss. Especially, yeah, the other one's gonna be killed, missed, or told to fuck off. You can easily miss when you get to Lothering after Ostagar. You can easily just like leave Ostagar or leave Lothering and just miss Liliana and Sten. Just completely not even see them. I think I might have actually done that my very, very first playthrough. I have memories of just like walking through that town and not getting them.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
Yes.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
What is this ritual
I will not
about?
lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to
I think it
become what
forces
we are.
Liliana on you, but it might be wrong. I don't
Fate
know.
may
Maybe you're
decree that
right.
you pay
I don't know.
your
I
price
feel like
now, rather than later.
maybe it was just Sten then. I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe I told her to fuck off eventually. God, it's been so long. You're saying this ritual can kill us.
As could any darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree.
Why is like the joining is like the fucking Indiana Jones Last Crusade fucking thing, except kind of like reversed, where there's only one cup, and if you're not good enough, you die.
The less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe
3 of
it's
them are mage
tradition.
warrior rogues
Maybe
around
they're
at the
just
party.
trying to
That
annoy
makes
you.
sense. Calm down.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't.
I feel like the Grey Wardens would have a better
Including
reputation if
sacrificing
they
us.
weren't fucking
I'd sacrifice
nuts.
a lot more if I knew it would end the blight.
Both of you shut up.
Yes, Sir Knight. Try not to wet your trousers until the ritual starts.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
They know all about Darkspawn
As the
taint.
first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before
Every nook and cranny of
This
Darkspawn taint.
is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the archdemon.
I'm an adult. They have a shitty reputation in Ferelden because they got political during the Elysian occupation and tried to overthrow a king a few hundred years back.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining.
Shall you partake of
These
the
words
taint?
have been said since the first.
I have to, otherwise Duncan here will fucking stab me like a psychopath.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
We're definitely not a cult, yeah. Oh no!
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I
There is
known...
no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry.
Okay, why did they kill him though? I don't get it.
Complete. You are called upon
That
to
that
submit
literally
yourself
seems
to the
insane.
taint for the greater good.
Yeah, drink from the comically large goblet. Oh God.
This moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
Oh. Oh, embrace eternity, Shepherd.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but
The farts suck. The farts, the fart with reverb followed with the reverse fart with reverb is real good. I love the reverse fart is so good. I do. Also, is this BioWare's copying from their own homework, where it's like you have another character who touch it, or like, you know, this is like it's adjacent to the touching the beacon in Eden Prime, where you touch it and you have like a flashback of, or like a vision of the big evil. It's the same thing here, where you drink the blood and then suddenly you see the archdemon. And the streamer plays the funny haha fart effect. Why'd you kill Sir Jory?
Jory was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all.
Congratulations,
When he
you
went for
respect
his
Grey
blade, however,
Warden.
he left me no choice. It brought me no
Also,
pleasure
yeah,
to
the
end
same
his
thing
life.
of like you join
Light
an order
demands
of like elite
sacrifices from us
warriors
all.
with special powers,
Thankfully, you
both like
stand
with
here as
you know
proof
not Duncan,
all
the-
made in vain.
with special
Did you have
powers
dreams?
and responsibilities and like
I had
essential
terrible
like
dreams after my
diplomatic
joining.
immunity kind
Such
of.
dreams come when you begin to sense the dark spot.
It's not
as
as,
we
the
all
Grey
do.
Wardens isn't as strong,
That
but
and many other things can be explained in the
they can
months
go
to
around
come.
and just like recruit
Before I
anyone they
forget, there's
fucking
one
want.
last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us.
Duncan, the Reapers are
those who
coming.
didn't make it this far.
That would be like a funny meme mod where you mod in that scene instead of seeing the archdemon, you see the Reaper beacon cutscene vision.
Death is never easy to accept, especially when it arrives in such a brutal
But
fashion.
I still think that that's
comrades,
insane that they would kill someone for backing out.
Press forward.
That is like
Press forward.
insane
The meeting
cult
is to the
shit.
west, down
Like
the
that's
stairs.
nuts.
Please attend as soon as you're able.
He knew about their taints. See, they had to die. He knew the secret of taint. Oh boy. Oh, we get 2 points. Powerful swings, 2-handed strength. No, we need more. There's no fucking way. Uh-oh. Did I fuck up this build already? Maybe. No, level 4. Indomitable. Okay, powerful. No, we're on track. We're on track. I guess I can just, like, choose something different then. I got 2 points. Take powerful swings. You already thought scat culture's bad. Wouldn't be allowed to continue. I guess we just, like, dump a point into something else. I guess we are, like, I think we are filling out this tree eventually, so I might as well just take other skills. Can you imagine what people said if they heard what they do with the tank? The scandal would be out of the world. Precise striking is good. Well, fuck. next level. Dog. Dog will get dog skill.
Hello again. Is there something you need?
Yes, supplies. Just supply me. Sell that, and those look okay. Sell that. That, and... Firebolts. Fucking crystals. I wonder who that's for. Sell the arrows. I don't know if the... I don't know. I'm just gonna sell shit. Money. Let's see. Warden's Oath. 2 Constitution. Yeah, we'll probably need that. Chainmail. This is like the most generic armor in the game. The chainmail is like the most basic ass bitch armor. This is like what you would get at a vendor
Hello again.
in WoW.
Is there something you need? Let me know what you'd like.
Let you know what you like. The blood. Oh yeah, the blood plate is worth a lot. I just want I'm not gonna be using it probably, but it's just cool. I can't sell that. It's too cool.
Hello again. Is there something you need? So long as you keep it quiet.
God, the prices in this game are atrocious. 33 silver for a health poultice?